Hey yo, what is up in this great big world? You are tuned into Interview Under Fire. This is Suave Says. I am Antonio Suave. I'm here to talk to you today about a kick-ass blackened death metal album. But before I get into that, are you subscribed to Interview Under Fire? If not, please do so. Check it out. So you can hear, the latest and greatest from Sonny the Reza Blade, always coming at you with your favorite metal bands and your favorite not so metal bands. So yeah, man, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you can see every time we put something up. Maybe every now and then I put something up. It's been a minute since I last put something out. Been a little bit busy with a whole lot of different shit going on, but it's life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no pee-pee. No pee-pee for me. Oh, no pee-pee. I didn't get the pee-pee. All right, today I am going to talk about the album Utter the Tongue of the Dead, which is by Void Meditation Cult. This album, this is the farthest one I'm going back on so far. It's from 2016 and it was on Hell's Headbanger Records, which I don't know if you ever shop through them, but they have a badass online store. You can buy a bunch of pretty, hardcore, obscure, underground black and death metal and all that cool shit. I actually got this album for free with an order way back when. I guess it was around 2016. Um, and I really fucking, well, no, I'll be honest. At first, I don't know that I wasn't necessarily feeling it. I was just like, yeah, it's okay. But it was one of those albums that I came back to later, maybe a year later, and listened to. I think I started streaming it though, and this album really fucking grew on me. I, it is definitely death metal with a black tinge to it. It's pretty raw and primitive. Um, I, I guess the closest thing I could compare them to, which they border the line sometimes with death and black metal, but would be like Mayhem. Uh, but it's not Mayhem. But I mean, that's the closest thing to it. I don't want to say it's Mayhem light. It's not that at all. It's definitely pretty extreme shit. Um, but definitely with the singer, there's a whole lot of Attila vibes going on there with how he sounds sometimes, I guess you could say. The only thing about it is I don't really know what's going on with the vocals. If it's like added effects, or if it's two singers at the same time, or is on on the track, is he like layering his vocals to make it sound that way? I mean, I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like it if it's some effects done to metal vocals. They want it all, I guess, the real deal. But I fucking dig it, man. It gives it its own unique sound. I don't know that he does it on every fucking track, but definitely the majority of the album is that way. I like that they also have like this hardcore heavy metal thing happening. And what I mean by that is, I guess like with the guitarist, he has like he's, whipping back on the neck and shit, pulling it down. A lot of death metal and black metal bands take themselves so fucking seriously that they wouldn't necessarily do that, and it's kind of fun. I guess it adds to it, so dark and serious a fucking album. I guess a band that would do that would be like Midnight, but they're a little bit more, black and roll vibe happening. um but yeah, there's that whole thing happening, which is definitely fucking cool, and I dig it. Um, if some primitive sounding, fucking hardcore death metal, a little bit of black metal things happening is your vibe. I mean, this is probably for you. It's definitely worth checking out. Now, I don't know if they're still around or not. I've looked them up as far as just like on Spotify to see if they had anything out, and they didn't. So I don't know if they're moved on from Hell's Headbangers, or they broke up or whatever. I have no fucking clue. Um, but yeah, it's fucking kick ass. Fucking check that shit out. Oh no! As far as the most, outstanding tracks on this album, that I find that stand out to me anyways. Obviously it's my fucking opinion, right? Um the title track, Utter the Tongue of the Dead, that's how it starts. And I mean, you kind of get what you're in for, and you definitely will hear the vocals of what I'm talking about on that when it starts. Because I mean, it's pretty much all the way through that one. The Antichrist Prevails is a fucking badass song. At the door of an infernal, at the door of an infernal realm. That's a badass track. Defile and Devour, which is probably like my second favorite track on the album. It's fucking awesome. The Brimstone Hail, Mold and Blood is definitely a kick-ass fucking track. And then my favorite track would be Goddess of the Waking Death. That is fucking awesome. Kind of epic. I don't want to overuse the word because so many people do, but kind of a little bit of an epic song there. So definitely worth checking out. So yeah, man, fucking go check this out. See if it's something you're into. You know, maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but fucking support some fucking underground music. You know what I'm saying? Really? I put my finger into my eye. I said, keep it burning. You know my chode is burning. The only way for it not to be hotter, for me to spread eagle and you douse it with water. So keep it burning. That's right, man. Keep it fucking burning, man. You gotta take it easy. Cha 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 cha